Once you get up there and introduce yourself. Introduce the show.
Sure will.
Yep. There we go. Let me take her.
Testing 1, 2, 3. All right, this is the Women's Pro Bass Tour. First event of the year. We had a cancellation earlier in the year due to weather at Lake Kiwi, which got rescheduled for Grand. Couldn't get a makeup date settled up before summertime with Lake Kiwi. That would make sense for our anglers to be traveling all over the country. So we're going to go ahead and get this show on the road here. We're at Lake Seminole in Bainbridge, Georgia. Try to turn the volume down just a little bit. There's a little bit of an echo because of the brick building here. All right, so we're going to go and start off with Christine Fisher. Christine Fisher, come on up. One of the biggest names on the kayak industry right now. Changing over to the boater side a little bit this year. Weighing in 1041 on that sack. You have one in there that you want to weigh for big?
Probably not, but we have these loud.
Yeah, let's go ahead and weigh it. Put it right there in the bottom of the basket. We'll put a bag on top of it. Go ahead, put it in. We'll go ahead and get a weight and set that precedence. 362 on that fish. You want to hold up a few of those for a photo? Step over here. Yep. That way you get a good photo. Awesome. Thank you. Hey, Amanda, can you put these in the live release tank until she gets back? Thank you. 362 on that big bass. All right. You want to step out here so people can see you on camera? So what's it like? This is your second boating experience with LBAA, and you fished an open already this year, right?
I did, yeah. And I love this organization. I had such a great time at Guntersville last year. These women are just amazing. They're so helpful. I love hanging out with them, getting to know them better, and I can't wait to fish a couple more.
Awesome. Well, you're currently leading because you started off the pack today, so we'll see how you set up at the end of the day, and we got another day tomorrow, so we'll see you tomorrow, okay? Sounds good. All righty. Next up is your 2024 Co-Angler of the Year, Miss Secret York, coming to the scales. She's got 2 in the bag. Go ahead and put them right there on the scale, Miss Secret. Oh, 1. I thought she said you had 2. My bad. Lost 2. Okay, let me change that to 1 real quick. You got 278 on that. So that's going to set a big bass automatically. Let's change that to that and hit submit. All right, let's go ahead and hold that fish up for a photo. All right. Gotcha. So what was it like fishing with Miss Christine Fisher today?
It's awesome, but she got a little thrill ride this morning in the fog. I don't guess she's ever kayaked in the fog either, so it's a little bit different fishing that gas pedal. But she done absolutely awesome. I guess we run fog for 30 miles, I guess, and I mean there weren't too many people out at that time, but we did go by a couple of boats. But it's tough fishing this week, and I mean you're going to see by the weights. So I said this morning in a little morning interview, I said, I feel like if I got 3, I win. I didn't mean I win the tournament. I just felt like that's a win for me to catch 3. And I did have them on, but I just didn't get them in the boat. But I guess they're out there to get. You just got to finish it up.
Right. All righty. Well, you got another day tomorrow. We'll see you back here tomorrow. All right. Next up is going to be Miss Heather Broom. Heather Broom coming to the scale. She went out boat number 1 today. How many you got, Miss Heather? She's got 4 in the bag, and I knew that early. So you never found number 5, huh? You ever have it hooked up? No. 4 for 781. 4 for 781 on there. You have one in there you want to weigh for big or no? Big right now on the boater side is 2. Oh, no, hold on. 3. Where'd it go? Wrong screen. All right. 362 on the boater side. No. Okay. All righty. She's got 4 for 781. That's going to start her off on the 2-day tournament. Still anybody's ball game right now.
How many cameras are you running over here? 3.
Miss Heather won Guntersville last year. Yep, right over there. She's got you taken care of on pictures there. All right there. Thank you. So what's the bite been like this week? I think everybody's kind of struggling a little bit.
Yeah, it has. I mean, I went out every day and caught fish, but it's been tough, and every day it seems it's getting a little tougher. For me, it's just a matter of trying to put those 5 together. It's a huge lake. It's vast. There's so many places for them to go. So you're trying to narrow it down. And today I decided, the longer I had my lure wet, the better my chances were, or I could spend 45 minutes to 2 hours running and trolling and, beating around stumps trying to get to places. So once I found a place that fish were biting, I kind of just stuck with it and thought it would pan out because I had 4 pretty quick, but I just never could get the 5th one in the boat. So.
Yeah, you were the very few people texted in today because the signal's kind of splotchy out there. So when you had 4 early, I was like, okay, as soon as somebody else texts in, I'm going to start posting updates. Nobody texted for like 2 hours. So I was like, we're just not going to have a live leaderboard today. So go get them tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay. All right. That's Miss Heather Broom. All right. Next up is Angela Mayo coming to the scales. How many you got, Angela? She's got 3 in the bag. 3 good ones, though. 721. 721 on those 3. Let's hold up a couple for a photo. All right, hold up those real quick. Angela is one of our college coaches. She coaches for Catawba Valley Community College. Sure. Like the garbage one, but it's close. You can check them both. Yeah. The other one? Yes. At least we guessed right. This thing, I'm going to dry your hands for me. Thanks, Secret. Alrighty, so it's obviously fishing tough out there. All the boaters are struggling. Slide out here so we can show off that jersey. All right. What do you think is going to go on tomorrow for your fishing? What your pattern? You going to make any adjustments?
I think maybe where I ended, maybe a good place to start. I feel like every day is getting better. The first few days, I could not figure anything out, but I think they're coming. I think they're coming to where we are. So tomorrow should be a better day.
That's good. We've talked a little bit in between tournaments and all that stuff. You haven't fished a tournament since we've taken over, but we've been talking about getting more college anglers involved and more women involved. What do you think's the next step to be able to get more women out there fishing?
Well, I think you have a good start to it with some incentives for some college anglers. I think we have one here today. The highest finishing college angler for the year gets to automatically go to the Classic. I think that's a great incentive. We just need to get the word out there. And I think that's the key there is getting the word out about what we already have in place.
Awesome. Well, go get them tomorrow. We'll see you back up here. Okay. And just so you guys know, what she's mentioning is the highest. It's actually the highest 2 placing high school and the highest 2 placing college anglers for the entire year get a free entry into the college college LBAA Classic. Come on up, Miss Rose Newton. So you could only. I mean, we would have had an extra college age angler last year. She would have got on just by fishing 1 tournament. Rose got 3 in her first ever LBAA tournament with us. 446 on those 3. Nice job. Let's get some photos. .446 on those 3. 446. That currently has her in the lead as well.
Good job,
Right
Rose.
there to dry. All right, Rose's first ever tournament with the LBAA. So what's your first day like fishing with the LBAA?
Well, I got to say, each of these events, I learned a lot of things. And I was partnered up with a great person, Angela. She taught me a lot. It was good luck that I had a coach coaching me, and it was really good because I come from the kayak side of this. So this is a different thing for me. I've never had to bring my fish in. I usually just take a picture. So even that process was interesting for me and how to do that and what to do. So it's been fun.
There's a lot of females fishing on the kayak side of things. How do we get them over to the LBAA, you think?
We're trying to. I mean, a lot of us, there's a crew of us that are trying to go into the boat side. And, it's all these events. There's a lot going on that are overlapping. But I happen to be here for the kayak vaccination for Kissimmee. And I stayed around for you guys.
Awesome. Well, you're currently leading. Let's see how this pans out. All right. Good job first day. Give her a round of applause. That's Miss Rose Newton. from the kayak side, your 2024 Angler of the Year on the pro side, Miss Linda Gessner. How many you got? She's got a limit to, I think that's the first limit of the day, or second. Sets them down all safe. 978 on those 5. She wants to weigh one for Big real quick, so let me go ahead and scroll down to Big Bass here. She's got one she wants to check for Big. She's trying to figure out which one it is here. She's got lots of twins. Okay, she's going to weigh them both just to check them. Yeah, 259 on that one. We can check the other one just to make sure. It looked pretty similar. Yep, 237. Awesome. Well, we'll hand those off to Secret real quick, and then I'll let you dry your hands right there. Thank you, Miss Secret. Linda's fresh off of a 2024 Angler of the Year. Was that your first Angler of the Year with LBAA and all these years fishing? Tell us about last year and how today went.
Well, last year was, I don't even remember it. I had a hard fall, so I don't remember anything after before that. And this river, this lake system, I mean, I didn't catch a fish for 2 days, not even a pickerel. So my third day, I caught 1.5. I would have got it, but I didn't get it in a net. I didn't net it, so it came off.
I thought we were going to get an alligator story.
No. I saw a 13-foot alligator. But the last day I fished, which was Tuesday, I found this area with Jenny, and Jenny's fishing with me tomorrow. So I will fish this area, and I will beat it up because I think they're just going to get smaller. I caught a lot of fish today. I didn't fish the whole area, but I went ahead and tried to just get those 2-pounders, and I was getting 1.4, 1.4, and then I got a couple of 2-pounders, and then I left it. So there might be some there. But this cloud cover until 1 o'clock, I think, is really hurting the fishing. It's not warming the water up, letting these fish move up, kind of just going, what's going on? So hopefully, they move up a little bit because I haven't found any big ones really.
It's kind of funny how fishing works. Most of the time we want overcast and rain and all the bad conditions, and now that we're coming out of winter, we want the warmth. And so
I want the warmth because, I just think that the spawners just where I'm fishing, they'll get under the cover and they tighter if the sun's out. If they're not, they're just kind of roaming around, and it's just, hoping and poking.
Awesome. We'll go get them tomorrow. It's a 2-day grind every single time. So you're always up there at the top. So we'll see you tomorrow. Linda Gessner right there, your 2024 Angler of the Year and your 2023 Classic champion as well. All right. Next up. Cheryl, right? Angie Banks. They travel together. So I get them back in one of these days. I'm going to learn them. Second tournament here. Angie Banks. How many you got there? She's got one in the bag on the co-angler side. Let's go ahead and get that one weighed in, Miss Angie. Oh, you can leave the bag on there. We just leave it. There you go. Just leave it right there. 177. Let's hold that fish up for a picture. 177 for Miss Angie. She fished. Don't laugh. You made the scales. Making the scales on the co-angler side is hard sometimes, let me tell you. Yeah, and that could be possibly a Tiny Bass Award. So let's go ahead and talk about the day. Who'd you fish with today, Miss Angie?
I fished with the Angler of the Year, and she put the whooping on me. But we had a really good day. We did it. That's not my style of fishing. Weeds and brush and stuff. I'm more of ledges and rocks, and it was just tough for me. I'm not used to grass. But I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be standing here today. And thank God for the LBAA. I love y'all. I got to get better. I just got to get better. And I want to thank Linda for taking me out today. She's the real deal.
She's arguably one of the best anglers out there that's ever fished this circuit. So her, Robbie, Pam Martin Wells, all of them that have fished this circuit for so long are so darn good. Just wait till you draw Linda and the frog bites on. It's I've heard it's an education.
Oh my Lord.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully make the scales again tomorrow. That was Miss Angie Banks, her second tournament with the LBAA. All right. Next up, Stacy Proctor, right? All right, Miss Stacy Proctor. All right. How many fish you got there? 5 fish. Go and put them right on the scales there. She's got 5 fish on the bag or on the scales here in the bag. 987, 987. Let's hold up a few of those for a photo. You got one in there that'll go 362, you think? You want to check? No? You want to check one or no? Let's go ahead and put the bag back on there just to check it. 280, yeah. No. Okay. I'll hold it. Or you got that in the basket? 5 fish for 987. 5 fish for 987 there for Miss Stacy Proctor. It's going to have her currently in second place. I'm going to ask you a few questions. Miss Secret. Thank you. All righty. So what was it? You fished LBA before, right? No, never have. So Miss Stacy is eligible for the Highway 125 Rising Star Award because she's never fished an LBA tournament. Anybody that hasn't also boated in the last 2 years is eligible for that. So whoever leads out of those 3 anglers that are here at this one gets to get a free entry into a future one. Thanks to Highway 125 Marina at Bull Shoals Lake. Make sure you check out Bull Shoals Lake at Highway 125. How was your first day boating?
Oh, it was great. Beautiful day. Really enjoyed this place. It fishes a lot like some of the water at my home, pads, that sort of thing. The fish did move around a little bit today, so it took me till about 1 o'clock to find them again. But my co-angler did great. Pam had her limit by 11, so I'm just trying to learn from her.
What's it like fishing with Pam Howarda? I always want to know because I know what it's like to weigh her fish.
Oh, it was really fun. We had a great time.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you tomorrow, all right?
All right. Say hi to the kids and husband at home.
Awesome. Hello, kids, and hello, husband. Thanks for letting her come on out. Next up, that was Miss Stacy Proctor, by the way. Next way up is Pamela Howarda, our little spunk of energy. How many you got? She's got 3 in the bag, 3 in the bag. She's our fire of joy here on the LBAA. 376, 376. Yep. 376 right there on her 3 fish limit on the co-angler side. That's Miss Pamela Howarda.
Oh.
She's going to check one for tiny bass just so we can set that on the scale. 126, 126. Okay. Trying to get that Vicky's Threadworks $50 bonus for the smallest bass of the tournament. Yep. 120. Yeah. I can tell. You can dry your hands right there.
Don't let her hands keep dry.
All right, 120 on the Vicky's Threadworks. Just saying that one more time, just in case I forget to type it in. What was it like fishing with Stacy Proctor in her first LBAA tournament?
I had a blast. I mean, she put me on fish. I had my limit by 11 o'clock. I was just overjoyed. I was thrilled to death. It was fun. We had a great day.
Awesome. Well, I've got you're a veteran. Thanks for that, for serving our country, by the way. But Disabled American Veterans has reached out to us, the LBAA, and wants to partner with us probably going forward next year to start taking out disabled American veterans at least once a year. So wanted to know if you wanted to be part of helping get that situation done.
Absolutely. I would love to do that. It would be a great experience.
Awesome. Well, everybody that's going to be at Bull Shoals, they're supposedly coming to Bull Shoals to kind of scope us out, see everybody. So please come to Bull Shoals and we'll see if we can't get a couple of them on the water while they're there.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you tomorrow. That's Miss Pamela Howarda, 376 on that 3 fish limit. All right. Next up, we have Emily Freeman coming to the scales. All right. How many you got, Emily? 3? 3 in the bag on the boater side for Miss Emily. 408. 408 on those 3. That's all right. Slide over there for a photo. It's right there. Miss Emily Friedman has fished college, fished LBA back in the day on the co-angler side, right? You're fishing college. Are you still fishing college?
I fished
LBAA at Bull Shoals on boater side.
On the boater side one's awesome, but it's been more than 2 years, right? So you're eligible for the Highway 125. You coming to Bull Shoals this year?
Yep. I am.
Awesome. That'd be awesome. So Bull Shoals is a blast. I think you can catch fish anywhere on that lake, but where was I going to go? You won the ICAST Cup last year, right?
Yeah, I did.
What did that get you?
Last October, I got to fish for Team USA in Canada, and that was a pretty cool experience. I fished with Rhonda Pitts, and we got to go up there, and we ended up winning gold. So it was pretty cool.
All right, so you got a gold medal Team USA finalist right here, Miss Emily Freeman. Anybody you want to thank?
First of all, I want to thank the Lord up above. I mean, without him, nothing would be possible. I really want to thank my parents for supporting me and my boyfriend back home. And just once again, God up above.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you back up here tomorrow. All right. Good job, Emily. Thanks for supporting Team USA and taking home the gold. All righty. Next up is Julia Darbone, all the way from Louisiana. Manny, however you want to pronounce it there, Toledo Bend. Manny. How many got? She's got 5 in the bag. This is more your kind of fishing, isn't it? Timber and grass. 912. You got one in there that'll go 362 or no? That one right there looks the biggest, I think. Looks pretty good. We'll check it. We can still check it. It's not going to make the 362, so 224. Let's grab another diesel now and take a photo. Check it, baby. Thanks, checker. Nope, right around the same size, 216. All right, slide out there for a photo real quick. 912 for Miss Julia Darbone. Got some right there. If you're going to dry your hands, I'll pass those off. All right, Julia. Last year we went to some clear and deep water fisheries. You're being from Toledo Bend, where they got a lot of those little sticks and boat lanes. This is kind of a familiar setting almost, even though you probably haven't been here.
When I got to the right spot, it was.
Awesome. So you're going to fish the whole series with us this year?
Yep, doing my best.
Awesome. Miss Julia's a nurse, right?
Yeah.
I go off of memory. I don't have any note cards or anything, so you're getting decent at it, I guess. But anybody you want to thank?
I want to thank, I have some friends here that put me up. Best hostess, Michelle and Brian. They have been great. Helped me out through all this thing. Helped me with my boat and everything when I couldn't get out on the water. But more than anything, Lord Jesus Christ.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you back up here tomorrow, all right?
Oh, got baby Jesus in my pocket.
And she got baby Jesus in her pocket. Let's see baby Jesus. What we got? What we got?
I ain't leaving him that way.
Look at that. Baby Jesus in her pocket. Awesome. Well, we'll see you tomorrow. See you and baby Jesus tomorrow. 912 right there for Miss Julia Darbone. Next up, we have Miss Cheryl O'Hare coming to the scales. Come on up, Miss Cheryl. How many you got, Cheryl? She's got 3 in the bag. That's a limit on the co-angler side. Go ahead and put them right in there on the scales. Set them right on down. And she got a good bag. 706 on those 3 fish. 706. Do you have one in there that's going to weigh for big? Oh, yeah, she said. I like that. Oh, yeah. All right, let's see what big bass is while you're digging it out here on the co-angler side.
Nice.
706 currently leading, and the co-angler on that side is 278. So, yep, take that out. New big bass on the co-angler side, 363, 363. Let's go ahead and hold that fish up, and we'll grab one more. Yeah, slide it right on over there for a picture.
Nice.
Dry your hands there. What did I say that was? 363. All right. Let's go ask you a few questions. Hey, hold on. You're leading the tournament. You're day 1 leader right now. She's just like, I'm out. I want to go fishing tomorrow. All right. You ready? So is this your second LBA tournament ever?
Well, I've had about 4.
4. So you fished Gunnersville with us and then a few in the past, right?
Right.
So what made you start coming back out and fishing with us?
Well, I really enjoy it. I learn a lot, and I really had so much fun. It's just a lot of fun. It's real exciting. I get real excited before the tournaments, and I have a lot of fun.
That's awesome. Anybody you want to thank?
I want to thank the Lord first of all. He is number one, and I want to thank Angie for bringing me with her.
And Julia for taking me fishing. She done a great job. We had so much fun. She's awesome. She's a great partner. And just glad I'm here.
Awesome. Well, you're leading day one right now. Give her a round of applause. That's Miss Cheryl O'Hare right there. Let me type in her big bass before you come up, Judy. Hold on 1 second because I accidentally hit enter. So I got to add that big bass in there. Give me just a second to fix that because I don't want to forget it. All right. She had 3 fish. Yep. I'm getting it. It just makes me retype in the main weight too, which luckily says at the bottom of the page was 706. All right, 706 and a 363 big. Sorry about the hold up there. I didn't mean to press enter. I get in a hurry sometimes. Miss Robbie Hartline coming to the scales there. Here we go. You got how many you got? She's got 1. 203 on that one. Let's go ahead and hold that up for a fish. Or I mean for a picture. 203. She said if I could get a fish for holding it up, I would. Hey, sometimes we'll take what we can get, right? Right over here on the left. I'll hold your bag there for you. That's the legend, Miss Robbie Hartline. No stranger to success, but every once in a while, we are all going to struggle. Dry there. One thing about this sport, dry your hand there if you'd like. One thing about this sport is it's going to humble us. Every other year or so, or every other tournament, or for me, every other day I go, because Amanda whoops my tail every other time we go out. One of these days, we're going to get her out here. I got a boat for you. We need boaters. All right. What was it like fishing out here on Lake Seminole?
Okay, so, it's pretty. I'm going to say that I have had a brutal practice. I mean, I've caught 3 fish total in 5 days now. So tomorrow's a new day. I think that it's going to get better and I'm going to catch some fish. Now, let me just say this morning, I almost killed myself running this river. I haven't made that run fast until this morning, and it was dark. And there was one curve that I didn't trim down enough, and I spun in a way that I've never spun before in my life. It scared the bejeebers out of me, and Diana gave me a look. So anyway, we recovered, and then I managed to break a rod. I bird nested 2 reels, and I missed 4. But anyway, there's always tomorrow.
There is always tomorrow. Anybody want to thank?
And I want to thank At Ease Resort Marina. Those guys have been, they're family-owned business, and they've been awesome. They cater to the veterans, and they take care of the vets. I love it over there, and I'm so glad that I had the opportunity to stay over there.
Speaking of that, I saw a Facebook post. You guys are enjoying your time here in Bainbridge. You took a day and went and seen some touristy stuff, right? But you guys ate somewhere that was the first ever bass tournament or something. Tell us about that.
Well, that's at Ease in their restaurant. They have a what?
Wingate.
Well, it used to be Wingate, yeah, but now it's At Ease, and they have a plaque or it's just a sign up, and I can't read. I don't remember all the names, but I know that that was the first ever Bassmaster tournament that was held at that resort. And then on the wall next to where we were eating was a signature of Pam Martin Wells, and that was so cool. I was like, wow, how could that be? Our greatest of all time, and I got to sit here and enjoy this, and can you imagine first ever Bassmaster tournament was held on this lake?
That's awesome.
I wish I knew what they were doing.
Right. Speaking of Pam Martin Wells, we'll see you back up here tomorrow, Robbie. Speaking of Pam Martin Wells, please say a prayer for Miss Pam. She was registered for this tournament, but unfortunately could not make it. She's battling a health situation. But I want to mention Pam Martin Wells for a minute real quick, because I don't know if everybody saw the news about a day and a half ago, but the Bass Fishing Hall of Fame has got Pam Martin Wells as a nominee for the Hall of Fame. So I think only 3 people get in, and it's like 15 or 20 people on that list. But Pam Martin Wells has in that list on the nomination for the Bassmaster Hall of Fame, and that's only fitting for the all-time greatest of all time on the ladies' side of things. So next up, Diana Evilhawk coming on up to the scale. She's ready to go. How many you got there, Diana? She's got 1 in the bag. And it's a good one, though. 433. Let's go ahead and hold that one up for a picture real quick. I'm going to see where that puts you, because that's 1 fish still has a good. It's got you in 3rd place. Wow. 433 there. Pretty fish there. Pretty fish. It's right there behind you. All right. Miss Diane is one of our Toyota drivers and our Toyota rep here. We always mention that to make sure. Toyota's a huge sponsor for the LBAA. First and second highest placing finisher that's registered for Toyota bonus bucks earns money depending on which side of the division you're on. So thank you, Toyota. There's a lot of Toyotas in this parking lot, including our little live release truck we built today, since we didn't bring the live release trailer down. So anybody you'd like to thank?
Oh, my husband and my family back home and my practice partners always. It was a rough practice with them, but we got through it and we got one fish for me today. But you know, there's people out in this crowd that need more recognition than what we do. She's one of them. His father just passed away, you know, and I'm sure there's more if I glance at people that are struggling with cancer right now, along with Pam. So, you know, they're the ones that need the recognition.
That's very, very true. Marsha's been a huge help today. I'm drawing a blank. Cora, I was going to say Nora. Cora has been a huge help for me today, and all the ladies that helped pack up after the meeting yesterday. Huge round of applause. Can't forget my beautiful bride over here. And even the kids today, Lexi and Easton, helped set up weigh-in today. So they've been doing bass tournaments for 6 years. We used to just make them stay in the car while we ran high school tournaments, but they're now back to the point where they're like, Dad, can we help run hoses and stuff? Absolutely. Pretty soon they're going to be running the mic and we'll just run this stuff out there. So that wraps it up for today. If nobody else has fish today, I just want to confirm, Judy, okay, and Jenny. Okay, just wanted to confirm. All right, so let's go ahead and give a quick update on the leaderboard real quick. We'll make sure it's refresh, screen, refresh. All right, so we're going to start on the co-angler side just because it's at the top of the, actually, nope, it refreshed. All right, boater side. Christine Fisher is currently leading day one with 10:41. Stacy Proctor, 9:87. Linda Gessner in third with 9:78. Julia Darbone, 9:12 in fourth place. That's less than a point, 1.3 to for between the top four. 1.3 separates the top four. Heather Broom in fifth place with 781. Angela Mayo in sixth place, 721. Emily Freeman, 408. And Robbie Hartline, 203. On the co-angler side, your current leader is Cheryl O'Hare with 706. Got about a 2.5 pound lead over Rose Newton with 446. Diana Ebelhaw caught the right one today, 433 on that one. Pamela Howarda, 376 in fourth. Secret York, 278. And Angie Banks, 177. We'll be back here tomorrow, same time, same place, 7:30 launch. Boat numbers stay the same. We're just going to launch you in reverse order just to keep it easy on the boater side. And the co-anglers, you should have got your pairing last night so you can figure out who and what you need to fish with tomorrow. If you do not know who you have, come get me and I will tell you who you have tomorrow. We'll see you back tomorrow. Same time, same place.